SMART goals are essential for both personal and professional success because they provide a clear, structured way to plan and achieve your objectives. Why are they so effective? First, they offer clarity and focus by removing vagueness and giving you a specific target. Without clear direction, you may find yourself overwhelmed by too many possibilities or distracted by tasks that don't contribute to your ultimate goal. For example, if your goal is to be more productive, that's vague and hard to measure. But if your goal is complete 3 major projects by the end of the quarter, you now know you have a concrete and specific focus. Instead of wondering how to be productive, you now know exactly what you're aiming for. Second, SMART goals enhance motivation. A big, vague goal can seem intimidating, but breaking it down into smaller, attainable steps gives you measurable wins along the way. Each time you hit a milestone, it fuels your drive to keep going. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, breaking it down into smaller, measurable steps like lose 2 pounds per week for the next 8 weeks makes the process less overwhelming and helps you maintain motivation. So, what I want you to do is think of a vague goal that you have in mind. Rewrite it to make it more specific and focused. Then reflect on how the clarity of this new goal affects your motivation. Does it feel easier to accomplish? Is it more realistic to you? The first element of the SMART goal is specific. A specific goal provides a clear and detailed definition of what you want to accomplish. Vague goals like, I want to do better at work or I want to be healthier, do not give you enough information to know where to start. Instead, you need to define your goal in a way that leaves no room for doubt or confusion. To make your goal specific, answer these 5 critical questions. Who is involved? This could include yourself or other people you need for support. What exactly do you want to accomplish? Be as detailed as possible here. Where will this happen? Will this goal take place in a specific location or environment? When will I achieve this goal? Set a clear time frame. Why is this goal important? Understanding the purpose behind your goal will help motivate you when things get tough. For example, instead of saying, I want to be healthier, a more specific goal would be, I want to lower my cholesterol by 20 points within 6 months by changing my diet and exercising 3 times a week. This version of the goal answers the who, which is you, the what, which is to lower the cholesterol, the when is the 6 months, and the why, because you want to improve your health. So now, write down one of your current goals, then go through the 5 W's that we just discussed and rewrite your goal to be more specific. Take your time and ensure every question is fully answered. The second component of SMART is measurable. For any goal to be achievable, you need a way to measure progress. Otherwise, how will you know if you're on track or if you've reached your goal? Measurement creates accountability, gives you feedback, and helps you stay motivated along the way. Ask yourself, how much, what quantity, what percentage, or amount you are aiming for? How many? How frequently or often will you complete this certain task? How will I know when it's accomplished? Be clear about what success looks like for you. For example, let's say your goal is, I want to increase my customer base. To make it measurable, you could redefine it and say, I want to increase my customer base by 20% in the next 6 months. This gives you a concrete target and a time frame, allowing you to track your progress and make adjustments if needed. So now, think of a measurable indicator for one of your goals. Write it down and explain why you chose that specific measurement. How does it help you track your progress? This will help ensure you're making headway. Tracking your measurable goals. Tracking progress is critical for staying motivated, focused, and accountable. Without tracking, it's easy to lose sight of your goal, feel like you're not making any progress, or give up altogether. Here are several methods for tracking your measurable goals. Use technology. Fitness trackers, project management apps, or goal setting tools are excellent ways to automate the tracking process. For example, if your goal is fitness related, a wearable device can monitor your daily activity and provide progress reports. Create visual tools, use graphs, use charts, and progress bars to visually represent your steps towards your goal. Visual reminders help you keep motivated. Keep a journal. Writing down your progress daily or weekly helps you reflect on what's working and what needs adjustment. This tactical approach can be very motivating and gives you a record of your progress over time. For example, if your goal is to run a 5K in 3 months, you can track your running distance and speed each week with a fitness app, or create a visual chart to make your improvements over time. Now, choose one of your goals and decide how you will measure and track your progress. Write it down. Will you use an app, a chart, a journal? Create a plan where you regularly check your progress and hold yourself accountable. The A in SMART stands for achievable. This means your goals should be challenging, but also realistic, given your resources and time constraints. If a goal is too far out to reach, it can lead to frustration and burnout. Ask yourself, do I have the resources to achieve this goal? This could include time, money, tools, or support from others. Do I need to develop new skills to reach this goal? If the answer is yes, what steps will you take to build those skills? What obstacles might stand in my way? Anticipating challenges in advance allows you to strategize solutions. For example, instead of setting a goal like, I want to become more fluent in French in 3 months, a more achievable version could be, I will complete an intermediate French course within 3 months to advance my skills. This considers both your current ability and the time required. Review one of your current goals now. Identify any obstacles that could prevent you from achieving it. Then brainstorm to either overcome those obstacles or adjust your goal to make it more realistic. Write it down. The R stands for relevant. This means your goal should align with your broader life and career objectives. A relevant goal matters to you and contributes to meaningfully to your long-term success. To ensure your goal is relevant, ask yourself, does this goal align with my long-term plans? Will achieving this goal move you closer to your overall ambitions? Why does this goal matter to me? Connecting your goal to your values and passions keeps you motivated and accountable. Is this the time for me to focus on this goal? Sometimes even a worthy goal may not fit into your current life stage or priorities. For example, if your long-term goal is to become a manager, a relevant goal would be complete a leadership training program within 6 months. This aligns with your broader career aspiration and fits into your current life stage. So now, write down a goal you're working on and evaluate its relevance. Does it align with your other goals? Does it support your long-term objectives? If not, consider revising it to make it more relevant. And as always, write it down. The final component of SMART is time-bound. Every goal needs a deadline to create urgency and keep you focused and accountable. Without a time frame, it's easy to procrastinate or lose momentum. When setting a time-bound goal, consider a specific deadline for completing the goal. This will help you prioritize and keep yourself accountable. Milestones or smaller deadlines. Breaking your goal into smaller checkpoints helps you stay on track and motivated. Create urgency. Deadlines create urgency, encouraging you to prioritize your goal over less important tasks. Rather than saying, I want to finish writing a book, set a specific deadline. I will finish the first draft of my book by March 31st, writing 500 words every day. This makes the goal actionable and provides a sense of urgency. Now, take one of your goals and assign it a specific deadline. Break it down into smaller milestones if needed. Write down your timeline and reflect on how it will help keep you on track. That wraps up today's lesson at the Accountability Academy. Now that we've explored all the SMART goal settings framework in depth, it's time to take some action. Remember, goals without a plan are just dreams. By breaking your goals down into specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound steps, you give yourself the tools you need to succeed. As always, consistency is key. Make sure you regularly review goals, track your progress, and celebrate your small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to success. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What goals are you setting for yourself? How are you applying the SMART framework to them? I would love to hear about your journey. Until next time, stay focused, stay accountable, and keep moving forward.